Welcome to vaping session number 68, guys. How's it going? I keep having interruptions. I recorded this about 2 times. This is my third time recording this. Gotta call my girlfriend that I have now, so. But yeah, I'm in a much better mood because I got a girlfriend. I just got off the phone with her. I can't believe we talked for almost about 3 hours. You know, so that's one of the reasons why I'm re-recording this, because I forgot I was even recording, and it was a 3-hour video, and I had to just delete it. I was laying in my bed talking to her. I had no idea I was recording. I thought I stopped the recording. I'm not. Besides the live stream, guys, I would never, update a 3-hour vaping session unless it was really important. That had a bunch of information that I had to go over, talk to you guys about. But not gonna ever get that much. I don't know, I just tasted when I first took the initial hit, I don't know, of the vaping session. Tasted kind of burnt. That's the other con of the Whip and Whip juice flavor by One Hit Wonder. The Fat Juice, it's called. I don't know why that is, but she loves my sense of humor. When my girlfriend said I was stealing her heart, and I'm like, well, you better call the cops, because for grand theft. She started laughing. I always like my girlfriends happy when I have a girlfriend. I want them, I'll do anything to make them happy, I make time for them. I just don't want her to be not happy. So. Brian Kendrick won the Cruiserweight Championship. Kevin Owens defeated Seth Rollins. And if you want to meet me, guys,
Gentlemen, first of all, congratulations on your win against Enzo and Big Cass tonight in Hell in a Cell. My question to you is, does this win tonight help to prove the point exactly why?
I don't like Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And no, I'm not going as Luke Gallows for Halloween. Nuh-uh. But during this vaping session, as the results come in, I will be doing results video. And if they come in on before the vaping session is done, and what, as far as I know, Kevin Owens defeated Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns defeated Rusev. And I don't know who won the women's Hell in a Cell match. But as they come in, I will be doing I'll be announcing those winners for the match. My phone will alert me when there's a result in. it will actually, light up my phone. You know what I just realized? SmackDown pay-per-views are only an hour and a half. For some reason. Because when I watch Backlash, it was only an hour and a half. Which didn't make the world sense. I'm like, why would you have a pay-per-view end at 10:30? No pay-per-views that I've seen or watched ever last only an hour and a half. It was always 3-4 hours. WrestleMania was 4 hours. Or a little bit longer, but or to like SummerSlam. All the two brand pay-per-views are always a little bit longer than the brand split pay-per-views, which I think is kind of ridiculous. To be honest with you, I don't like the brand split because Raw used to be so interesting and SmackDown used to be boring. Because SmackDown would just be like a replay of Raw. Like a rematch. Rematches were on Raw or SmackDown. Let's say Enzo Amore was facing Kofi Kingston. That match would happen again on SmackDown. Now, Raw is boring. But now, with Goldberg and Brock Lesnar going back and forth till Survivor Series, that is going to make it very interesting for me. Because I've always liked Goldberg ever since he was in WCW. I grew up watching Goldberg. I'll be telling my kids and my grandkids about Goldberg and what they've missed. Goldberg is a phenomenal person. I got to meet Goldberg. That was my one dream, to meet Goldberg. And in one of my videos I showed you, I don't even know where the belt is, but it's somewhere over there. It's over there. I showed you, I got autograph of Goldberg, Bill Goldberg. I had him sign the World Heavyweight Championship. I got it was a Mattel Championship. It's cracked because somebody accidentally sat on it. If it was in mint condition before, if there was no crack in it, I could have gotten at least $300. Now it's would be worth nothing. So I'm just gonna have him sign. If I can ever meet him again or see him again, I'll have him sign my WWE World Heavyweight Championship Commemorative Edition, and maybe that will be worth $1,000 because it's signed by Goldberg. Because it's so rare to come across Goldberg signature. Maybe I can get it's only the main plate cracked. But if you're a fan of Goldberg, let me know. And you could offer me some amount of money, but I'm probably not going to sell it because, number one, I'm not going to sell a broken thing. Number two, it's an autograph by Bill Goldberg, a legend. Of WCW. He was a legend. He was undefeated about 165 matches or something. Half a year he was undefeated for. I haven't seen anybody Or he was even more undefeated. I don't know. Like Vladimir Kozlov, that Russian wrestler. I don't know if you remember him. They used to call him the Moscow Mauler. When you got Mashka. I'm Rusev. That would be a good match. The Brawl of the Russians. The Bulgarian Brute versus the Moscow Mauler. Two Russians going one-on-one. I thought Samba was a dance, but it's a fighting style. I would like to see Vladimir Kozlov versus Rusev. I like how Vladimir Kozlov's finisher was his headbutt to the chest. Boom! When he hit that, you're done. He hit his head right here. He used his head as a weapon. Oh my god, his head must have been hard. Wow. So, it's just, oh, and here's another, Cesaro and Sheamus won via disqualification. They beat the New Day. But the New Day is still the WWE Tag Team Champions. Because you cannot win the title via disqualification. You know, if I was general manager of any brand, I would make it a bit fair. Title matches, if you get disqualified, the challenger automatically gets the title. They won the match, they should be the champions because they won. They had a couple stipulations like that in the past, but that's how my company is going to be when my company gets up and started. Because that's the fair way to do things. I don't know who was defending the tag team championships. Either it was Big E and Kofi, or Xavier and Kofi, or Big E and Kofi, or Xavier, or whatever. Other combinations, and that's kind of unfair because three guys holding the tag team championships. I never seen that. I never ever seen that. To be honest with you, I never seen three guys being tag team champions like that. You know, and they can defend it. Like the third person can defend it as well. Now that's kind of unfair. You know, they're getting away with it. Like, many three persons can do that. Like the Shield could have done it. If the New Day could do it, it can do it. But they don't let that other team, three-person team, do that. It's just kind of unfair, to be honest with you. You never know who you're going to be facing with the New Day. And with the third member outside of the ring, makes it even more unfair. Or the Wyatt family, for example, having four people as tag team champions. Like you have Braun Strowman and Eric Rowan, or vice versa, or any other members of the Wyatt family can be defending the tag team champions with another member of the Wyatt family. That is just unfair, to be honest with you, and kind of weird. But it's kind of funny they never put the tag team titles with the Wyatt family. They're a very dominant tag team. I don't like them, but I do respect them. They're good athletes, but I don't like the Wyatt family. But now here's a little bit of a controversy. Is Randy Orton joining the Wyatt family because it was an interview after SmackDown went off the air with Randy Orton, or WWE.com interview that wasn't aired on SmackDown? I think it was Renee Young interviewing him, and Randy Orton said, "If you can't beat them, join them." He would be the only member without a beard. He does have a little facial hair, like up here, but he doesn't have the big, long beards down here like the Wyatt family. Which was kind of weird. They put the Intercontinental Championship out 2 years out around Luke Harper's waist. It didn't make the world of sense. You know, Eric Rowan, they didn't put a championship on, but he's the first ever champion of the Wyatt family to hold the singles title. Which is kind of weird. But actually, Luke Harper is actually from New York, state of New York. He's actually from Rochester, New York, which I was surprised of. He's not really from the woods. He's not from the woods. He may look like it, but he looks old. His facial hair is so gray. He looks old. Like he's around 35. Let me look that up real quick. Luke Harper's 36 years old. Bray Wyatt's 29. He's the youngest member of the Wyatt family. He's only 8 years older than me. 8 years. He's only 29 years old. He's still in his 20s. Eric Rowan's 34. Braun Strowman is 33. Kane's 49 and he's still wrestling, which is quite surprising. I don't know what that means. Build from Buffalo, Brute, Lincoln, and Rochester. I don't get that. So did he ever live in Buffalo? So he was born in Rochester, New York. So he could have trained in Buffalo, New York. Been in like, I know there's a Buffalo professional wrestling thing. Maybe wrestled in Buffalo for a while before he came to WWE. I'm gonna look this up. Build from means where they reside, lived, or where they house. Like, Yeah, Luke Harper could possibly live in Buffalo. Reside in Buffalo right now. Because that's the first one on the list. Usually that's where the current place where they live. So Luke Harper could be living in Buffalo. That just you know, cool to find out, but and with that being said, guys, I'll leave you with this because I want to play some video games before I go to bed here in about half hour or so. And I'm going to be uploading this before I go to bed. And I'll see you guys in the next one.